Good morning, fifth grade students. Today is Wednesday. Don't forget we have that car parade at 2. I hope to see all of your smiling faces. Today we are on lesson 7 of module 5, with our objective today being to solve word problems, including the volume of rectangular prisms with whole number edge lengths. So the edges, the length, the width, and the height on our rectangular prisms today that we're going to draw are all going to be whole numbers, and we're going to solve word problems. So your target today is I can solve word problems involving the volume of rectangular prisms with whole number edge lengths. First off today, we're going to do some fluency practice. So here is your fluency practice today. I'll zoom in if you would like to see that. So what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to copy that down like I'm doing over here on some other notebook paper. 1/2 times 1/2 equals, and then 1/4. 1/2 times 1/3, which equals 1/6. 1/2 times 1/8, which equals 1/16. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want you to pause the video and I want you to solve this. And then I'm just going to come over here and I will write down those answers for you. So pause the video, solve all of these. When you're ready, unpause the video, and the answer will be ready for you. Thirds times 1/5 is 2/15. 2/3 times 2/5 equals 4/15. 1/4 times 3/5 equals 3/20. And 3/4 times 3/5 equals 9/20. There's your first fluency practice. Your next fluency practice is this. You're going to multiply fractions. When you are ready, I want you to write these down on a separate paper. So pause the video and write these down on a separate paper. When you're ready to go, you can unpause the video and your answers will be here. Number 1 all the way to number 16. All right. So number 1, we have, we'll move this up here. Number 1 is 1/4. Oops. Number 2 is 1/6. 3 is 1/8. 4 is 1/14. 5 1/14. 6 1/6. and so on. And so remember that when you multiply straight across. When you are done with that first column, you have that second column to do. So go ahead and write out the problems for this second column. You can also take a screenshot and then add it into Notability, and you can write right on top of it. So, for example, your answer to 23 would be 10/15. Because 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15, and then you can simplify that to, because 5 goes into 10 2 times, 5 goes into 15 3 times. So 2/3. 24 would be 15/10, which simplifies to 3/2. So what I want you to do is I want you to solve all of these, and then I want you to try and simplify them. That is all for your fluency practice. Oh, no, it's not. You have one more fluency practice after that. This is your last fluency practice to find the volume. Find the volume. This will lead you into what we are doing today. So 4 by 4, remember volume is length times width times height. The first volume just has length times width, but that's because it's a cube. And when you have a cube, all sides are the same length. So this one is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is, anybody know? If you don't know, you can always do this. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 carry the 2. 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. Okay? So 64 is this first one right there. The second one horizontally is 5 length times width. So 5 times 6, which is 30, times 2, which is 60. The next one is 7 length times 9, which is 63, times 3, times 3, 9, which is 189. And I want you to do the other ones all by yourself. So go ahead and pause the video. Remember, it's length times width times height. All right, so for those of you who are all done and unpause the video, we have 6 times 5, which is 30, times 6, which is 180. Remember, all of these answers that we did, the answer is just not 180. It's 180 inches cubed. Do not forget this label. So up here, when we had 5 times 6 times 2, this was in centimeters, so it's centimeters cubed. This one was inches cubed. Do not forget, this one was feet cubed, so we don't want to forget that label there. And the last one is 4 times 3 times 8. So 4 times 3 is, or 8 times 3, it doesn't really matter your order, 12 times 8, 96. But it's not just 96. It's 96 inches cubed. That is your last fluency practice for today.